Good day and welcome back, this time for sure, to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm Zeyc and I hope you'll enjoy. Well, why did I say this time for sure? Well, I tried recording a few minutes ago, and well, I noticed I don't really have the best frame rate, and well, because of that I restarted my PC. Guess what? The same as what happened back in, what was it? Yeah, Them Snakes, the episode. I played Space Engineers before and didn't restart my PC beforehand, so that might have been a reason. Also, in the last two episodes, I had some issues with frame rate too. I thought maybe there's some viruses on my PC, but well, I let my antivirus program run through my PC, and for once, it took 12 hours, and and it found nothing, meaning that the reason for this was for the frame rate drops was most likely because I turned the recording program too high. I had a bitrate of a few days when I looked for a way to get rid of freeze frames and OBS not stopping the recording. They told me I should change the settings to a different encoder and the bitrate to 60 or something, and I did this, and well, it's too much. So I turned it back down to 2500, the bitrate. So hopefully everything will work out this day today. Oh, come on, game. Thank you.
Alexios, it's you!
Oh shit, you're
Phoebe.
still alive.
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
Why are you still
I
alive?
also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have.
No.
Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe.
You were adopted.
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing?
Yeah, because Kefalonia is
I'm here
dead.
to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Who's that?
I think I'm ready to go in.
You
Fuck
can't.
that.
Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Oh, crikey.
I'll get changed.
I
Promise
want to
you'll
see
take care
what
of my
he's
things.
going to
Yeah.
wear.
Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Why is she still alive?
I feel uncomfortable in
Her
these.
best friend was the reason for the outbreak.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted.
I look like a slave.
Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongue.
Oh, here, there's Sophocles.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle.
Their specialty is throwing stones.
She's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Yeah, you should get his help
Vile
to help me.
Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this
Who the
is
heck
not
are
a
you?
time for jealousy, but for love.
What? They seem to be fun slaves.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much.
And
So,
that's saying he drinks.
tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Too calm. Not enough death.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
I look so in the wrong place, man. Look at me and then compare me to them. Most of them are fat, I'm muscular and scarred. And they're just thin. Oh, God. Where's the dude from right now? I have a bad feeling. I kind of think I remember this. Oh crikey, it's what I think it is.
Someone's being hurt.
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
Look at
Crikey.
you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain.
Crikey.
Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
Crikey.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our...
Well then, he's the goat lover, huh? Were you?
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
You're a rich, arrogant ass.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you
God, he's
expect too
egocentric.
much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
Want me to punch your face in?
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's going to make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. You're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in.
No, I need
I
oil.
slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
First off, lady, get some oil.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you're beautiful.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Hehe, olive oil. Let's see what I can achieve with this. The all lover has returned.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun.
The old lover never says no,
You'll have
except
to
that
help
one time.
me strip out of these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another god?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Is there something you don't like about me?
Gus, I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
The Etera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Oil and love. Ooh. Who are you?
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Alexios.
They call you beautiful.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
I'm Euripides.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Wanna go back to the I like to start fights when I'm bored?
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
Told you.
I was
These
a
muscles
rower on
are
Pericles'
so out of
ship,
place.
where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word and his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
And what will happen after the speed
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
This idiot deserves it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand.
Yeah,
Let's
because
have
two
some
hands
more.
help you drinking.
You ready for another?
Oh, these eyes. He's like, he looks like he's about to kill him.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Oh, big fat dude.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
I had fun with him,
How's Euripides?
though it wasn't as I
Drunk,
expected.
I hope.
A bit uneventful.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Do-do-dun-dun-dun. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
I admit, I'm surprised to see you here, but everything has a price, as you said. I can't help but wonder what price
Sorry
you
I
paid
can't
to
talk
gain
that much in
entry
this
to the
episode.
symposium.
Keep wondering.
I don't want to
You
talk
really
about
intend to
cutscenes.
use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
Who that? Why is everyone looking at her? Who is she? Oh yeah, I've come for that.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you.
Who are you?
Allow
Why are
me
you
to
ordering me
introduce
around?
myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
No. No, 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 no.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Pericles, boy. Boy. Oh. You're Phoebe, right?
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Well, bring me to Pericles. Where to? This is a dead end. Talk to Pericles. Yeah, well, where is he? No question marker, seriously. Well, guys, I just gotta look for him, huh? And this was a dead. Nope, stairs. Nice. I know he should be somewhere up here. Pericles, I need you. Also, I think I finally managed to get daily views. After 1 month, I think I finally get views, daily views. That's awesome. Where do you came from? You weren't here before.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me.
Same.
Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Why did you want Phineas to escape? Why did you ostracize your own friend? Why would you send
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
Yeah, well, I'm already on it.
Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
So he didn't want me in here. I thought you wanted to help me. You're a liar. Maybe I should kill you one day. Leave the symposium. Well, Phoebe won't be happy about this, but who cares? I wanted I thought she's dead, and I wanted her to die. You know, she seems like an important character, would be nice.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I'm not done with these people yet.
What? Crikey, I should have read. Is there anyone...
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
What are we... I think I should be done. No idea why it gave me the option not to go. Also, where are the toilets? Don't tell me they just do their deeds wherever they want to. You were far more beautiful beforehand. Maybe because I was drunk? No, the other way around.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
Euripides should start. It was his idea.
Fine, but let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war, war.
Oh, crikey.
Without our fathers and mothers, we row straight to Hades or the belly of Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life we row, row, row.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers.
This is horrible. Stop, please! Release me of this torture.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers. Plunge them deep in. Heroes they'll make us. This is war, war, war. This is war, war, war.
War, war.
Well, the others don't care. Please tell me this is over now.
Enough! You're a
No, I'm not.
great singer.
I'm really not.
Best! You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
This party really took over the whole episode, did it?
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blooded. Of course, I only use the terms war.
Protagoras, he's the protagonist.
In the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war? I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Wait.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens.
Oh, crikey.
Cleon.
He ain't good.
I saw Cleon talk at picnics. Even for a politician, he's scum.
Bah, you sound like every other blowhard in this place. Cleon is a champion of the people, and he's ready to tear down Pericles' elitism.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermipos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized, and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked. Yet. Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it.
Why did he ask?
This has been useless. Here.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point of
Bring me the real smartass.
I'll help you however I can, dude.
Yeah, you help me by saying the same stuff again and 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 again. Ooh. Aww, he loved to go too much. But well, woohoo! Can I talk to you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Yeah, I should get out of here.
Tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever
You said
done.
this before, you know.
You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does.
I thought that's the one the woman told me to.
About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened.
You were there before, and it was your fault. You did it on purpose because I am you. I did it on purpose. Achievement unlocked. The Bright Minds. Can you see this? Don't think so. I have my OBS set to only, you know, showing Assassin's Creed and no drop-ins.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Don't you die without me seeing it, little girl.
Bye, Alexios.
At least do me this favor. Should I or should I not? Ah, 21. Yeah, I'll get him before I end the episode. That was way too easy. Okay, this is where I end the episode. Huge thanks to everyone still watching. If you would like to do me a favor, please comment or down below to let me know someone made it to the end. Aside from this, feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and goodbye!